Hey, what's up? If you're just joining the archive or the stream live, thank you very much. I much appreciate you. Let's get to it. So we're playing some GreedFall here. Gooseberry too. Oh my gosh. Wow. The had to set that volume. I can hear it today. I don't know what was up with it the other day. Maybe a connection wasn't right or something. Maybe my ears were just not right or something. All right. Well, while we are here, it's time to do some management. No, not now. Oh, really? Alright, the navigator's coat, I'm just going to recycle. The old leather coat, we don't need, so... Nah, that's fine, bad sir. You have a good time with that, man. You enjoy that yourself, buddy. Okay. What is our 176? So we need to sell some stuff. There should be... Oh, wait. We're at a campfire. There's no stuff here. Okay. Alright, let me go pick this up, and then we will continue on to doing whatever we need to be doing. I don't have the money for one. I'm sorry, but the console should have come with more storage. That is something about the PS5 that I greatly disagree with, was the amount of storage it has. It's ridiculous, and they knew it was ridiculous. And they should have added more storage without upping the price, period. Alright, let me pick up a few things here, and then we'll look at our quest and see what's up. They should have added the capabilities of having internal hard drives in it as well, instead of this SSD bullshit. The SSDs are known for going out, so, you know, I don't see that it's something that's a great advantage when you know that it's going to reduce the lifespan of your stuff. And that's all this is going to do, is reduce the lifespan of your stuff. They're banking on people wanting to upgrade to new ones over and over and over. I don't mind the slower load times. I'm telling you, I don't mind them if it means that I can put more stuff on here. If I overall, damn, those things look like that looked like a pile of turds laying there. If it means having extra capacity, I don't mind it at all. They claim that it makes it go much faster, but it does help. But let's be honest, when you're talking milliseconds, it's no damn deal, you know. It's like my computer has an SSD, an M2 SSD in it, and it's I think it's a 1 terabyte one. But what is the one that's in the PS5? Is it 1 terabyte or is it 500 gigabytes? Something over there. Bears. Alright, put your stuff away. I think it's up here. No, it's not. It's actually back this way. Wait! So, for those of you who follow me for Call of the Wild content,
Tents. This must be the expedition's camp. A camp here, in the open wind.
I have added maps for Hirschfelden. Every animal on Hirschfelden. I have added a map for Rancho Great One and a map for, Rancho Whitetail, and for Leighton Whitetail, and I'll be adding whitetail maps, then red deer maps, and then I'll be adding. At that point, I'll be adding black bear maps, and then I'll start by request
Signs of combat.
which maps y'all want first. But I have to.
By the look of the tents in the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies.
I'll have to, in my off time, I am going through looking for stuff. Oh no. I have to go through and find every zone I possibly can, and I have several people that are also sending me zones that they have found, so we're splitting maps up and searching zones like 10 times, like each time that we have a a sleep zone, what it would, or not a sleep zone, but what would be the drink zone. We're going through and thoroughly checking all of the areas. We're setting it to an hour and 1 minute behind the start time, if possible, and then going through and looking around and seeing what we can find. And we're marking down on our maps where it goes. And then we've already done Hirschfelden. I've already pretty much, we've done most of them. A lot of them are exactly the same. The it's odd how they have moved on maps where they move zone times around. The animals are more or less in the same spots, but on maps where the zone times were not changed, the animals are all in different spots for the most part. It's weird. Besides Virunga, it's about the same with both.
No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
Okay, so it took away the markers I had popped up. There's another one over here.
This looks like the journal of a naturalist. There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the Lost Expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it.
Bears? Hello, bears. That one there had something wrong with it. Did you notice that? It had like glowing red eyes or bloody eyes. And now it's... that one? No? I think it's gone now. Super strange. Okay. How far away are we? Down. I'm exploding.
More blood. We're on the right path. Keep going. A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
It was only a scholar, a sage, not a warrior on the battlefield.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people from their beds? From who do you think? All the clans hide dead children.
This man was unarmed. And from the position of his body, I would say he was fleeing. It is not honor that motivates them. Maybe it was vengeance.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand.
Oh, she mad at me now. Travel chest key. Ow! God. Note to self, don't do that. Oh my gosh. That hurt. Popped them darn earbuds right out of my ears. Okay. So there's got to be something else up here. I wish that this game would allow you to have hints.
Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
Isolated. Discreet. Perfect visibility. Great choice.
Okay. Now, I'm not reading all of this stuff at all.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right.
Good morning.
The writing stops mid-sentence.
A woman with sharp eyes. They might have saved her life.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead us to our party of intrepid scientists.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. They must have followed this path coming from the swamp. This is where we should go if we want to find these lion scholars.
Okay, Siora. Right, it's way out here. Oh boy. And I'm trying to figure out how the heck I'm supposed to get through here. Okay. That works. We've got to go back around this way. So through the back way, basically. But I don't see a way to do that. Over here? Is my microphone audio good today, y'all? No woo 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 stuff in it. Alright, awesome, thank you. Grinch, I had an issue with my audio week before last. My microphone got messed up.
Those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's
And
possible.
it was going
They look-
woo, 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 for 2 hours and I didn't know it.
New prey, no doubt. Let's get closer.
It didn't show up on my monitor over here. like it should have, and I don't know why that was. It just did not show up.
Say.
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Very well. Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know not where it is kept.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it has got to where my microphone, every now and then, weird stuff will happen, and I have to reset it.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
Well, we were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin, who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, from the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own.
Kurt. Simply Kurt. I protect our excellencies back.
Is she going to be a
And if
new
one of your violent
character?
fits overcomes you, rescue party or not, I will kill you.
This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
Kurt says, in other words, you step out of line, I will kill you.
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next a war party of natives fell upon us. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart, but when I heard my fellow scholars shout, I rushed over. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect us. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions. Without any success so far.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when we were attacked. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly. We are oh so very close. And I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and twiddle thumbs.
So I used to watch this guy that played Borderlands exclusively, about. He played a little bit of other stuff, Outriders and stuff. And I don't know exactly what happened. I mean, he was a partner and everything, and he went from being like a normal streamer to playing that Tarkov game just non-stop, and he plays it like 10 hours a day every single day, I think, on the stream. I don't think he takes a single day off, and he doesn't play anything else, period. And I don't know how you can go from playing like Borderlands and then a small variety of other stuff to a piece of shit game like that just constantly. I am not a fan of that game at all. I don't understand if he got, like, if somebody is paying him specifically to pay that, or what's going on, though. I know a lot of people like that game, but I'm just not one of them. I'm not a PvP. Woman, what are you doing? We've got a campsite right here, at least.
This is where the natives took your colleagues?
Yes, it is here. These ruins are being used as a camp by the native raiders.
There are so many of them. Better to remain discreet.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where my colleagues are being held. They are being kept in the old walls of the main ruin.
Okay. We're gonna save here. By the way, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on today. My aunt we were supposed to go to the grocery store yesterday, and she's like, nope, I'm not
I
going.
would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
So I'm like, okay, well, we'll wait till tonight. And then last night, she's like, nope, I'm not going anywhere. What? Really? Why not? So we never ended up going anywhere at all. I wish that you had binoculars or something in this game. That would be super awesome. we want to sleep until nighttime. Now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and save a back bill. This says I've only been on for 37 minutes, so this might be a 2 to 3 hour stream. Wait, just okay then. I am not sure of how we're supposed to do this. I'm assuming this way. Miss Grinch, what you up to today? Hey. It did not want to let me put the stuff up for some reason. Now, in reality, I would be going over this damn wall right there. Why can I not go over the wall? I think it did say to sneak around the back way. Yeah, there's a person right there, so not this way for sure. And there is no way. Right there. I would actually, you know what, Bad? We're supposed to be going to someplace tonight for Mexican food. I forgot. Mm. Here we go.
I fled as they were about to lock.
I can't do that.
Okay. Intuition level 2. Um. So I can't do this one just yet. Okay. We're gonna have to go to another one and come back and do this. To do this, I have to actually be able to go through and pretty much go through and level up 3 times. So, let's look here. There is a thing over this way. Just going to the camp. I don't know. We'll see. I need to talk to this guy. Hello, good sir. How do you do today? Thank you, good sir. Well, that's where my girlfriend was at. That no longer, she teased me. She's like, "Oh, bring me the hat of the woman," and I brought her the hat, being all sweet, and she's like, "Yeah, whatever." She was mean. I slept in there all Johnny Bravo like, "Oh, hey, pretty mama now. What? Nah, you, oh, man, pretty." My grandma could not say swamp. She said swamp. And I tell you what, she said in the days of World War II that everybody rejoiced when the war was over, and a lot of people nowadays, all they know about it is that America dropped a bomb on Japan and ended the war. But that's not what all was going on. The reason it was on them was they were sending kamikaze pilots and all kind of stuff over there. They would send bomb raiders and all kind of stuff. It was self-defense. And the people back in those days had to set with light. At nighttime, they could not have lights of any kind on. You couldn't make any noise at night, especially, and stuff. Anything that could be considered loud, you couldn't do, because they were scared that soldiers were going to come in and actually find them and bomb them and stuff. So people nowadays think it was an unprovoked thing. History doesn't teach everything. History lessons do not teach everything. And it was completely provoked. And it was 100% self-defense. And she told me the night they dropped the bomb and they ended the war, and I'm like, Grandma, what do you mean they dropped the bomb? And she said, you know, they dropped the bomb. And I'm like, Grandma, what are you talking about? So she says, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, Grandma, what do you mean? And she's like, she says, they dropped the bomb. And I said, why would they? I said, how did they drop it? Out of a plane. I said, why would they drop poor homeless people out of planes? And she's like, a bomb! Boom! And I'm like, Grandma, that's called a bomb. It's a bomb! And it was so funny. And I said, we were going to the lake one day, and I said, they done dropped a bomb in the swamp, Grandma. And, oh, she got so mad at me. Don't you make fun of the way I talk. She couldn't say anything that ended with an A. She could not pronounce it properly. It was North Carolina, Virginia. So I bet y'all didn't know I live in North Carolina. Not North Carolina. It's a completely different place, y'all. Oh, I tell you, I love my grandma, though. Absolutely love my grandma. She's the best thing in this world. I would probably be dead if it wasn't for her. 100% honest. I'm not going to really say why exactly, but I'll just put it this way. There was a court case about something, and the judge in the court case, as well as my grandma, thought that basically someone was trying to murder me. And the judge himself would not allow me to, would not allow this person to be around me for that reason. So, if I didn't want to be, you know, so. It was odd. I want to go back the way that we just came and go down the other one right quick. But, yeah, there was definitely speculation. Now, wait a minute. What the heck? Huh. I guess we're gonna have to come back that way? Anyway, there was definitely speculation that I was, that someone was trying to bump me off. As a kid. That's, you know, that's just horrible. But I can tell you this. As they would say, here I is, it's me, it's Ernest T. Gosh, there's a snake demon up there. Uh, very thankful.
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You? You are on Olmenawi and at the same time, Renaigse? So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Derdra in an attempt to discover the truth, and the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Derdre sends you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes. And on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
That smells like the bridge. I wonder what they were looking for here.
They set up a camp near here and then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah, you are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you asked.
I got too many Gatorades sitting around. Get rid of it. Had to look and see where that bottle went so I could pick it up. I tell you now, though, my grandpa, at the time, he was pretty well disabled and confined to his chair. My grandpa had really bad knees. As he got older, you know, they went on him more and more, and it got much harder for him to move around and all. And my grandpa straight up said, let's just put it this way, he said, if that happened or anybody tried anything like that, that absolutely, he would have no problem going to prison for doing somebody in. And I'm like, oh, goodness. Goodness. I can't speak today. I was actually shocked. You know, my grandpa and me did not get along well, as I would have liked to. Looking back, I wish we'd have tried a little bit harder to get along, but in all honesty, my grandpa was very stubborn and hard-headed, and he got diabetes, and he didn't eat the way he was supposed to, and I tried my best to get him to eat the way he's supposed to.
It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent. A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
So, when that happened, you know, I don't know what my grandpa planned to do, but I would hate to be anybody that was on his wrong side. And I was just, to this day, I still, I don't understand exactly what he would have done, but, you know, never know. But I did love my grandpa very much. And I was unfortunate enough to be the one that found him when he passed. And it's taken me 20 years to be able to even stay in this house on that day a year. It's just not good. It's strange how things can be blocked out of your memory for the most part.
There are hardly any bits of equipment left on these bodies. Are they the ones the old man told us about?
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
Cat burglar! Pick 20 lock. Whoa, 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 wait a minute. Okay. There needs to be a mini-map on this game. It would make playing this game so much easier and better overall. Just to be able to look at your map and say, okay, this is where I'm going. And you won't have to go into your menu constantly like I do.
The image is fading. We can't see much of anything.
So it's orange circles on the left.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
Question the old one. See, now I can actually pick up stuff from those rock piles. I couldn't do that earlier.
What do you want, strange stranger?
We found the camp you spoke of. Well, all that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first Renagse went by here.
Many died. What happened to them?
I warned them, I remember. They did not listen very well. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful, but not enough so. The marsh is more powerful still.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Tiafradi gives, Tiafradi takes back.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
There must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
They will awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of Tiafradi. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you. A predator, a prey, the cycle.
That's not really all that clear.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to be the insect. Alas, time devours
So snake,
all
dragonfly,
memories.
and then the other one.
I do remember one thing, though.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only once.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
Quench a stone. What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. That's what must be poured over the stone.
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
You're still here. What do you want? Dear bad sir, you're still here. What do you want? I'm actually stuck. Okay. I was scared that was actually going to dump me off. I'm going to save the game. Wait a minute. That's a frog.
Evidently, we made a mistake.
Okay, so no, it is the dragonfly. I was thinking a snake eats a frog eats a dragonfly. So let's try a snake. Okay.
Evidently, we made a mistake.
Okay, I think I understand maybe. Okay. So we're gonna do... Uh-oh.
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar. Looks like an altar. The stones! That must be where we need to pour the potion. is this?
Well, hey there! Poisoned! Take him down! Take him down! There we go. Oh. Her.
Dear Dog! Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nadaig.
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be destroyed! But Enolmil Frictimen will stop them! He will chase you all away! Murderers! His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending ourselves.
Siora, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is Enon Mil Frictaman?
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way. It was a Doneigad who received very much power and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for
Really?
your other question, Enon Mir Frichteman means one of 1,000 faces.
One of 1,000 faces. If it is a creature, I would prefer to avoid crossing paths.
Enon Mir Frichteman. I doubt that you can understand.
But enough to think that this being wants us harmed? Perhaps it's the source of the Malachor.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from here?
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.
Okay.
Karantz, do you need something?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have anyone? A friend, perhaps?
I'm gonna
I
skip these
usually-
just to
and I
get
think-
through them.
I know we've only known each other for a little while.
Thank you, Anal Manawi. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father.
He was the Dorad.
What happened to him?
He was killed.
We've heard all of this
Never
before. For
really
some reason,
anything
I must leave you.
it keeps popping it back up when I try to talk to her. I was seeing if there was a romance option. Okay, what are we doing now? Discover the creature's secret. Okay, so let's look at our map. We obviously, I don't think we could go that way. I don't know. We can't play these. So what I figured out is that you have to play the Circle of Life. So you have to play the dragonfly, and then the frog, and then the snake. Because that's the order that basically the dragonfly would be the low man on the totem pole, as they say. It would be the prey. And so he told us wrong. He would be the prey, and then the frog would be the predator, and then the frog would be the prey, and the snake the predator. So whoa. That thing is not like the others. That is like a dragon. What the heck? Okay. And I can't get there that way. How am I supposed to do this? The only thing I can figure out is that we have to finish this quest up. But if... Now, there was another thing somewhere around. It's not this one. This was the frog. It was not this, but there was another one where the dragonfly was. And we may be able to go that way. I don't know. The Miss Grinch, I don't think you were in here when I asked before. What are you up to today, though? Are you in the office or with your client? All right, here we go. What days are you on a set schedule where you do? And you can answer me on Messenger if you want to. By the way, if I ask you something you don't want to say it on here ever. But like, do you have set days that you're in the office and set days that you're doing the other stuff, or you know? Is it just random each week? Oh no, Bad. Not your office, man. Again? You're gonna have to figure out what's going on with that, man. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not have any way to get over there right now. I'm assuming that way is going to open up through the snake passage.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces. A spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very balm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance, and to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses, and that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave Onal Manawi, and I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide mission.
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser, and you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it, to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
Don't cut my mic off a minute. All right, we are going to actually try to start doing these side quests here again. I can't do this until I'm level 25, or I'll have to kill everybody and they will not like me. So I've got to get to level 25 and put one in whatever that was, intuition, I guess.
We should go and see the Mother Cardinal. It is her Inquisition, after all. If she finds out afterwards that we went to fight them without even informing her first, she might take offense.
I love the camps. I love that you can fast travel between them like that. That's so cool. I was not expecting that after I started the game. Was not expecting that at all.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help. but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows. The flesh is swollen around the bites. Perhaps the creature that bit him was venomous. Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
Why, of course. These savages are always to blame. The man was in the swamp. There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible. A healer from the area will know the antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Alright, let's go talk to him. He's down here. I had forgotten where I was at down here.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegad is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us. I have to go.
Like so many others.
I guess he wants me to stay. That's why he says that.
Here you are again. What do you want?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegad.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Okay. So if we had not saved her son, then this would not have been possible.
Where am I?
You are in Eden. You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger.
The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Fat sir, can you give me enough time? Actually, never mind. It's at like 1:25, I think. That time stamp is right there, so fine. Oh, okay. So yeah, 1:28. Thank you, bad sir. I've got another half hour to 1.5 hours that I'm going to be playing this today, probably, for right now. Well, we may switch over to Call of the Wild a little bit later, or come back and play it, or something. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I know that I've got to go and deal with my aunt for a little bit, and right now, I just cannot sit in this chair all that long. You know what? Actually, it's supposed to be 90-some degrees today, so I better go on and do what I can here. I've seen the original with The Rock in it. Is that one got Kevin James in it? It will not let you kill the deer. I don't care what you're doing. If you run up to a deer and try to kill him, okay, yeah, I don't even want to see it, bad. This him in it, I don't even want to see it. I do not like him. I have just never liked him. I think I actually have seen it before, but I think I've seen it with my aunt. I just can't really remember if I did or not. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of his. Those four, him, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, and Ron White, I'm just not a fan of. They're all right. Don't get me wrong, they are okay. Oh my gosh. That's a different one. Hello there, buddy. Oh, nope, 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 nope. These are like centipede dragons. I was gonna try to tame it. But the ones that are on that, like the whole redneck tour thing, I don't know. I'm just not fans of them.
Things are about to get dicey.
I used to like Bill Engvall and Jeff Foxworthy, but they just got dumber and dumber over time. I used to. My car has one of the little button things on the keychain, and I used to be able to honk the horn with it, but the compartment or the piece of metal that holds the battery in on both of them actually has some unsoldered, and it's impossible to solder them back. I don't know what's up with it. You cannot solder them back, and I've tried. Everything I've ever tried to solder has failed, so I don't even try anymore.
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
Indeed. It was probably cleared by the expedition. We should follow it if we want to find them.
Thank you very much for that sub. I much appreciate that.
All I did was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
But I did warn you. You just wanted to have it your way. Someone
As a gift sub, thank you for that.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he's being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders, something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Hold on 1 second. Oh. Sorry, I was trying to zoom in on something so I could read it from over here.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information, but you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Bad, are you talking about, is her name Tanya or is it Tanya with an O? And didn't she pass away last year?
Brother Virgil, what do you want?
The one that was on Charlie's Angels is the one you're talking about?
Can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Yes, that's the same woman, Bad.
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing.
Thank you, Miss Grinch Dragonwolf.
It was the
Thank
wild
you very
beasts,
much.
the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they are not fighters. And they have better things to do than roam around their camp at night.
We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
So this is where I said the dragon creature was. I do not like that guy. I'm definitely sided with you, Sister Eugenia. I do not like him, period. Alright, Alright, so if we come back this way, we need to... Wait. Alright. Right here. Hey, this is another one of those places that there's a wall. Okay. What the heck, man? I can't get up there. I can't get past the Cairn Stones either. It's like this whole darn place is blocked off to me. I don't know what to do. Where am I going? Yeah, there's literally no way for me to get around here anyway. They need to have the little things that show how to go in places, or let us run and jump over stuff. That would help tremendously to be able to jump in this game. That's something that Skyrim has over all of these other games like this, is that you can jump, and I've literally climbed all the mountains in Skyrim. Okay then, let's do this. Let's go back this way. Wait. Okay, what the heck? We need to go this way then. Literally, I did not see that before. That's a huge skeleton down there.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
No. Look, it may be what someone wanted it to look like, but his wound was inflicted with a weapon. He was struck in the back of the head, from behind, with a mace made of metal, not stone.
This man's skull is sunken.
Okay.
But he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
No. Look. Maybe what someone wanted it to look like. But
we have one of these, none of these, and none of these.
Head, from behind, with a mace made of metal, not stone.
So the next one is here. I heard it. Okay. Wait a minute. Do I have my earbuds in backward? I do. I was like, hey, wait a minute. They're on my right, but I'm hearing footsteps on my left. There we go. That's actually much nicer. Just keep heading straight. Phew. There we go.
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals. But anyone could have used such a blade.
So one of them is actually doing this. I think that it is the man. I really think it's the man.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile. Most likely a Llewellyn. But what was he doing alone so far from camp? It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people. This Virgil, he wants to push aside this woman at all cost. He must be the culprit.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Yep. We will go find the brother and ask for the explanation here in just a moment. Okay. Oh no. That might have been a mistake, y'all. I knew that it was him. Either way, if it's him or not, he's going to be the one that gets it. Because I just don't like him. Here is the beastie. This is a big beast here. He's different, though. Not really. Not to me. I mean, he's funny some, but you know, not 100% to me. So that is what I had seen. They were not a big monster like I thought. Oh, wheels. I'm glad that Ciora is with us at least. She knew what had happened, so I feel like she's absolutely one of the best ones to have with. Okay. Goodness. We've got to go down there. I have got hiccups, and every time I hiccup, I burp. there's going to be a boss fight here. That's exactly what that is, a boss fight. But then we've got this door. We can't open it. Maybe it'll open later. So what we're going to have to do, literally have to do, is fast travel from our camp. Because we don't have a way to get back there otherwise. Alright. Be honest with y'all, my back is hurt really bad sitting in this chair right now. And I think that's just why I am not comfortable playing this as much. I'm going to try to change my chair around right quick. Oh! Do some stretching. Oh, goodness. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency! Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages! Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Watch your tongue, priest. Our people have no need to hide when they protect their land. Only the Renaigze are deceitful enough to disguise a death.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
This Renaigze tried to blame my people for these crimes. The priests would have wanted to punish them, and innocent people would have died. He must answer for his treachery.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition are concerned. They should decide on what to do next. Brother Virgil.
What do you want?
I must leave you.
Okay.
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I have found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals, but it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the creatures.
What? But why do such a thing? And who murdered them?
Brother Virgil confessed to his crimes in front of me.
Monster! You will pay for these crimes. These people you killed were our brothers, our friends.
You stupid goose. You really believe that I will let you pass judgment on me? You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these lies that could destroy our nation, and want to reveal them for all to hear. You are solely responsible for these deaths.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation? Murderer!
Let's see you enlighten your fate.
Okay, so there we go.
I'm sorry, sister. Brother Virgil fled during the battle.
The coward. And naturally, his accomplices fled along with him. Oh, what a waste. So many people died.
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone. But I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. But you did what you thought was fair. Here, take this. As a token of gratitude for shedding light on these dismal events. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Alrighty. This guy just stayed up here. Alright, let's go down here and pick up the last one, and then we will attempt to do what we need to do. I think. Wait, did I get some... Okay, I'm at level 24 now. The Art of War! There we go. So, it is back up there where we want it to go. We're just going to fast travel to that camp. Ooh, what's that? Travel.
You'd have to be insane to want to live in such a place. Even a saint would want to stay dry.
Alright, if I'm not mistaken, we've got to go up here, probably. Oh my gosh! Look! What the heck?
Watch out, another! Found the Dara Grimaderum Dam!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh man, that thing was wild. Is that the thing about ants? Or that's them, I think is what it's called. I knew there was going to be some sort of boss or something.
A cavern! If I were an old hermit, this is probably where I'd have settled.
Roddy? What, Roddy Piper? Or Rodney Dangerfield?
No doubt about it.
Roddy Piper.
Turn the place upside down if you want to make sure that the old man's in here.
This is an old camp. It looks like a native camp, though.
This is a cave of knowledge, or at least it looks like one. The old man must have been exceptional to be able to live in such a place.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we've got the stones.
This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictiman. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols, they are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dat, enon mil frictimen.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, Enon Mil Frictimen.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him. It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent. I seem to recall that Saint Matthias is almost always depicted using a similar rosary.
So that's what it was. The priest's old sage became a Donegad. I don't think that they'll be happy about that. And yet, it could bring peace. The Sol Lasser will no longer be able to burn our people and our guardians.
Why is he not depicted wearing the marks of the Donegada?
It was a very long time ago. Magic had not yet been given to us by Enon Milfrichtemann.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
To think these old things could cause a civil war. Or long-lasting peace with the natives. It is a serious responsibility to decide what to do with them. But it isn't ours. Their saint, their decision.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
So, I definitely want to, tell the truth about it. I'm not going to lie about it. There's a cabin.
I can't do that.
Well, not quite yet. I love that sound. As soon as it starts turning a little bit cooler, I am going to go camping. Not camping, I'm going to go hiking on the river. I am so ready. Good morning, Miss Queen Emmy. How are you? Wrong way. Fantastic.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by
I
a
am
whole
doing
group
good.
of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
His chaplet? I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil. How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no
Good, I get to kill you all.
To the heretics!
Death to all the buttheads!
And death to the others!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. They will not dare to attack you there. Even if these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could send us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
And I could bring Petrus with me. He will surely find the words to convince her.
That would be most helpful. Father Petrus is renowned for his eloquence. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Okay. I'm going to loot. And then I'm going to change out my characters. And then we're going to go on and head back over there. We're going to sleep. Oh, nice. Nice. This guy's got some good stuff on him. He was the big bad one. All right. Let me find my camp. And I'm going to switch Kurt out to the other guy. And then let me see here. Compose my team. Ba-da-boop. Ba-da-boop. There we go. And let's go ahead and travel to the Desarde residence. Woo! Now, I am happy I did not sleep. If I had slept and then done that, I would have been in a lot of trouble. Happy I didn't mess around, because now I got 5 hours only. Let's actually... I've got to see how... I gotta see how long I can sleep. I can take off an hour. So we got 3 hours, 1 minute. I'm gonna let this play through. I'm gonna go to where I need to go. Okay, Miss Queen Emmy. I am not sure how much longer I'm gonna be able to be on here today. I'm waiting for my aunt. But alright, I need to go this way. As soon as she is ready to get up and get her day started, I'm gonna have to leave. But we'll have to see how it goes. I've got to talk to the Mother Cardinal anyway.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I have come to inform you of the existence of a secret camp, created by the Inquisitors of the Ordo Luminis. From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to torture them and convert them by force. And those who refuse to renounce their faith despite their suffering, are shot in cold blood.
How does
Nameless!
you dare to take action? You'd think that what happened to them because of their overzealous ways would have taught them a lesson. In any case, if the natives came to you to complain, we must intervene.
In that case, we should act fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these native clans is getting ready for an assault. They managed to find the camp and are gathering their troops.
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is our duty to fix this situation. I wouldn't want the natives to think that we were letting them suffer without doing anything. Since you seem to know all the details of this matter, will you agree to lead my troops?
You want me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading a troop of guards, which I will immediately put at your disposal. Go to the barracks and show this mandate to the quartermaster. He will ensure that you are provided with the men you need. As for me, I pray the Enlightened will guide you in this terrible task.
Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and save the game. Bill. So I'm having to talk to my mom right quick. So anyway, Miss Nameless has redeemed Nasty Yellow. Miss Nameless, how are you doing today? Nasty, nasty yellow. There you go. Right there. Ugh. Ugh. That's like eating Chalky Pledge. It's worse. Woo. Ugh. Ooh. It's just the chalk part that I have to get past. The rest isn't bad, but oh wow. Ooh. There you go, Miss Nameless. My mom is trying to tell me something or another that I need to do. Ooh. All right. Let's go on here. We're going to stand here for a minute. My mom wants me to eat a pink one. Is that what you're saying? Well, that was your free one, Miss Nameless. That was your free one for the day. So the next one's going to cost you. But I got a whole bag of them. My mom just said that she had an entire mailbox full of COVID tests sent to her. I don't know who sent them. She said they sent her 8 boxes with 2 in a box, 4-pack. I don't know who sent them to her, though. Okay, we've got 1 hour, 33 minutes we're waiting. We're just waiting for Sister Eugenie. I have a feeling she's not going to make it. She's going to be killed before she can get here. Oh, she says it was 16 of them. She got 16 in total. She said, well, I don't know. Maybe 2 packs were for her and 2 packs for his mama. Maybe. That might be what's going on. Alright, I'm going to stand this way so y'all can actually see the time. Oh my goodness. 9 minutes. Queen Emmy, level 55. Got good, scrub. Bad? Get good, scrub. Bad don't like it when I tell him to get good, scrub. So, I'm going to show y'all something. This right here, it is a USB plug with 4 ports on it. I have 3 of these now. I've got my old one that I use all the time. I've got one hooked up over here. This one here is going to control a new setup of, I have 3 boxes of LED. And so it's going to be set up. One of them is going to be set to light the underside of my desk to where I can just cut it on white and it will be brighter down there. So that I can look under it. Okay. And then there's going to be some behind the TV and probably the monitors, I think. So y'all might see a little bit of light changing on me or something. Okay. There she is. She did make it.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no islander village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as 2 different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
Are you suggesting that I invented all this to weaken Teleme? May I remind you that you sent me to Eden to help with the research?
Your memory plays tricks on you, Your Excellency. I sent you there to solve a case of theft, which you have resolved, and I thank you for it. But at no time did I ask you to participate in our research.
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminous was part of the expedition. He tried several times to sabotage it, even killing many of his colleagues for it, and finally attacked us as we were preparing to join San Mateus.
You'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such extremes. But I fear these attacks are just a reflection of what will happen if your discoveries are made public.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political. Yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you.
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. You speak sense, Princess. Does anyone wish to add anything?
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision.
I'm going to bring her down, too.
After much thought, I have decided it best to silence these dangerous discoveries. Our nation cannot risk civil war.
But, Your Eminence, this research...
Enough, my dear. I have made my decision. Your research must end immediately.
I cannot keep the secret of what I discovered. The world must know.
It would be a shame to hear that our most distinguished theologian was arrested for heresy, my dear.
Very well, Your
I am not going to stand for
Your
this.
Excellency, I cannot deny the importance of the help you have given us, and I am grateful for it. And I hope I can count on your discretion.
No, you can't.
It would be a shame for our relationship with the congregation to suffer due to questionable allegations.
Of course, Your Eminence.
No. No, 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 no. Not happening. It's time. Come on here.
Are you ready to put our plan against the
Oh, yes, I am.
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Alright, I'm bringing her butt down. Leaders of a nation should not lie to their people. But that's what all politics do. Every single one of them. Ain't none of them any good. They're all nothing but crooks. The only thing they are worried about is filling their pockets with money. Let's see. I don't think we can go this way. I don't think there's any way you can change that, to be honest with you. It just seems like it's inevitable that that's what she's going to decide.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I want to challenge the champion of the arena.
A champion? Really? Now, you were asking about candy cane. It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance.
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself.
Ah, that sounds better. It's true you have talent, and the public does like you. Let me think. There's Briscard, one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. And he's a killer, I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel. Your friends will need to stay in their seats. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Okay, let's go see Candy Cane. Don't tell me I have to wait till nighttime. I gotta go around the other way or something?
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right.
Alright. So we gotta come back at nighttime. Where is our place at? I think this is our here. I think I went the wrong way somewhere. All right, it's night time, man.
Maybe enlightened.
Nice. Righty.
Maybe enlightened protects me in this battle.
You blue bloods. I don't think so. Huh.
You again? What do you want this time?
I have a very lucrative proposal for you. You know that I have to fight against the champion.
Everyone knows. You were expected to lose in 1 minute.
I'm well aware of that. I know my opponent is too strong for me. But let's suppose my opponent draws out the fight a bit. For the beauty of the battle, of course.
I'm starting to see what you're alluding to. This fight doesn't interest me. The odds against you are so high, I wouldn't get much out of it. But if we make all the gamblers lose, by letting you hang in there a little longer...
We could win a nice little nest egg.
Organising this will entail some costs for me. It's better to add a bonus. Without the bonus, there's no deal. If you pay me in advance, you won't be tempted to play any tricks. So, get your wallet out.
If this seals our deal, it's worth it. Here.
250 is nothing
Excellent.
right now.
Don't you worry now. Everything will be fixed for the fight. I think that one of my special clients will also be interested in our little arrangement.
Be careful not to tell too many people, so that the odds don't drop too low.
Okay, wait for the fight to take place. I'm not sure that I'm understanding this. Why am I waiting for the stuff to drop? Do I get to talk to you? No. Give me 1 second. I have to talk to my aunt really quick. Okay. Let's actually see this. I don't know if I went the wrong way or the right way or what I'm doing. I do believe I went the wrong way though. Go back. What is... Okay, that's the Queen Guard barrack, whatever it is. I'm a little bit turned around here. I'm gonna have to try to find my way. The way around here. I should go this way. Here we are. What is it? How long is it? Oh, come on, show me. 22 hours, 58 minutes. So we're going to do the 20-hour one. I think it's just up top there. But I want to go around. Wait. I think this is... All right. Let's look at our stuff. Oh, we have got too much stuff on the shelf. Please move out of my way. Oh, nice. Do I have... no. Maybe I... Yes. That's actually really nice. That I'm going to get rid of for now. That's actually better. Somewhat. Yeah, I think it is their job to be in my way. That's a nice helmet. And then a little bit worse. Nah. Actually, yeah. That would be good, bad. That would be very good. So we have dropped down quite a bit here. All right.
Ready to excite the crowd?
Nope, not yet.
I need to get going.
We gotta wait the 2 hours.
Pity. Well, come back again soon.
Oh my god, my aunt is... I said, my mom needs to talk to you. She's probably still in bed. I just talked to her. Come on now. Stomp on the floor, maybe she'll hear me. Oh my goodness. We're almost at 3 hours. I am excited to be getting further into this. I am going to absolutely ruin Mother Cardinal after that. She done messed with the wrong person, buddy. What about now? What, 197? Are we good now? 1 hour, 13 minutes. I need to get me a big stick up here I can just beat on the floor with instead of having to stomp it. No. None of those. I'm just waiting for this last 51 minutes to go by. "36 minutes, 35, 34, 33. Come on now, it's got to go faster than that. I wish you could actually fast forward time like you're supposed to be able, like you should be able to do in any game, to be honest. Set it to what you want. Oh my goodness. Just to let y'all know while I'm thinking about it, there may be, in the next 6 weeks, there may be a week or two even that I am not able to stream. I'm not going to go into any more details about that, but I don't know about some things that are going on, so...
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are.
It'll just be
taking on one of our old
thrown on me when it happens,
Are you ready for the
basically. It'd be
fight?
like, okay, we're doing this, or this is happening, and so I don't even know if I'll have internet.
Your friends must remain in the stands.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
I just parried him one time.
You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
Now, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to ruin her if I can. No holds barred on her after what she just done. That just made me mad, y'all. That really did make me mad that she done that. My gosh. Loot everywhere. How did I get off the track there? You know, it would make sense if the leaders were not just sitting there 24/7. Maybe that's why he got the ick, my cousin, because he just sat there in his chair 24/7.
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency.
It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us, so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal. You haven't learnt your lesson, then. Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Good morning, CG. How are you?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened. It's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange.
Is Petrus our father?
I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me, and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it, then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little.
I'm not mad at him.
Until you've taken it all in.
He was trying not to hurt me.
Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready.
I'm ready now,
As for
dude.
you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sade. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sade, what can I do for you?
What will become of the members of the Ordo Luminous?
Domitius will be sent back to the mainland and will be
I'm
Ordo
gonna scan
Luminous
this.
as a whole cannot be held. We need the Inquisitors. So
Okay.
I must leave you.
Nah.
Well, that was not the outcome I had hoped for. Well, now. CG, I went through a little rough spell, but I'm doing much better now. Doing much better. Shaved my head. Feeling much better. Let's look and see what this says. This has got... Okay, let's pick side quest to do. Nameless, are you still here? Are you not busy today, Miss Nameless? Let's do this one. Okay. Are you not busy today? Coin Tavern. Okay. You'll have to tell me when you can, okay? If you want to. No, Nameless. That is not what I said. Yeah, I had a bit of a problem last week. I ended up, I don't know exactly what caused it, but I ended up getting darn sores on my head.
A feast
from
for your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice.
Welcome back. I ended up, I can't wear my headset right now because I don't know if it's causing it 100% or what is, but it made sores around my head, and I have been miserable trying to do stuff here because of that. All right, we need to go up.
And what can I do for you?
Here. The Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Order Luminous built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
I see. It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. Do not worry. I will send you my best. I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way.
Yes, sir. Have a good day,
Soldiers,
sir.
The Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of His Excellency, de Sade.
Before, it's the reason I had to shave my head.
By the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of His Excellency without question. For Thélème, for the Guard, fight with honor!
I still have the sore from the headband right here.
We're leaving at once. Fight with honor for the coin and the enlightened.
The headband part of it right here, I cannot set that on top of my head even right now. I've still got a little bit of a sore right here from it, but it was all around where this sets on my head for some reason. It was all around the sides of my ears and stuff. And my aunt ended up having to put Neosporin all over my head because I had so many sores and stuff from it. So it's been Oh, it's been an ordeal. I took the time to update the Call of the Wild site and do some other stuff. But yeah, I've had a rough week because of that. I haven't been able to sleep good because it was on the sides of my head. I couldn't lay my head down right. That's why I've not really been, I guess why I'm not too awake even right now. I'm so tired. I slept pretty good last night. I slept almost 10 hours, maybe even 11 hours, but okay. But I'm doing much better now. Just got a little bit of a spot on the top of my head still, so that's why I'm still wearing earbuds. If it does it again, I'm going to have to just switch out headsets to something different altogether, I guess. Finally, level 25. Well, now we know that we need to come over here to talents and intuition level 2. It is intuition, right? Next time I'm going to do science. Okay, hurry back. I would never think that a headset would just do that to you like that, but wow, I don't know if it was the headset itself or what the heck caused it to do that. See, I got new ear pads for it at Christmas, and they don't feel the same as the other ear pads I've had for it. So I'm wondering if it's those ear pads that I got for it actually. Okay.
Here comes our pay, boys!
You didn't escape me that time, did you? I am getting hungry. Miss Nameless, I think that I think we're gonna have lunch, just so you know, with my mom. You think that would help? If I have hair in the long sessions that I'd usually stream and record, I think it would have to be something I can take off and wash. Yeah, but I don't know what time, but my mom is working next to the place we like to go. I just don't think it would help with around my ears, but the top of my head, that definitely could help. The only thing is, I just put my cool new logo on it too. It could also be that I had got into something before I streamed, and I ended up getting it on the headset and not realizing it or something.
Let's get rid of these money bags.
I think it has to do with what the doctor had me doing all though. I can't put them on the ear pads, Nameless. The ear cups go over your ear, not set on top of it. You can't do that. Hello, Foxy Foxy.
Here comes our pay, boys!
No, that wouldn't work. I would not be able to do that. Yeah, I personally think it came from the doctor's suggestions. Speaking of itching, for some reason, like my whole face is itching right now. I don't know why. We need to actually go back to that there. Is it right here? My ears? No. Oh my gosh. Y'all hear my stomach growling? Let me see what, okay. Y'all give me an uptime, please. Uptime is one of the commands I need to add to my main screen.
Protect me in this battle.
Okay. Who? What are you pooing for? Well. You want to say something? Yes, I may be an asshole sometimes, but I get it honest. My mom is a complete asshole. I swear. My mom and my aunt, I told them the other day. Yeah. Nameless, you just think that. I'm a professional asshole and I do my job well.
We're almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here for the moon to rise?
Yes, let's.
Our men are ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
Understood, Your Excellency. We'll be discreet.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
You don't get it, Nameless.
So, this is the place where the Ordo Luminis stain their hands with blood. May they be struck by the enlightened.
There's no turning back. I hope that you're all ready.
That's exactly what it means. Thank you, Miss Grinch.
As if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside. In some basement, perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right wing.
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential runners?
Indeed. An excellent suggestion. Are you ready for the assault?
We're ready, Your Excellency.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you're in position.
What is this? Mental power? Willpower. Let's go ahead and grab agility level 4. Now, if we come over here, I don't have anything I can start with. So I can do this. Firearms. I really don't care about any of this stuff. But I have finished all of this. Wait a minute. What is this? Okay. Well, there's something here that I can go into. Magic healing. 2 point. Okay. Oh, we can't continue. Thank you, Miss Green. Alright, after I have finished this, unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave for today. Thank you all for being here. No, but what I was saying, Miss Nameless, is that I get it honest. My whole family is like that. And then they want to fuss, but I get it honest. And I said something the other day about that. And I said, I'm sorry, but I said, y'all know I'm an asshole, but the only reason y'all say that is because I put it like it is. And I said, if y'all don't like it, then don't do the stupid shit. And they said, well, you don't have to be like that. And I said, why? I get it honest. I get it from y'all. And my other aunt was like, absolutely, 100% truth. Gets it honest. They didn't like that.
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
But that is exactly why people say that. Because I'm only telling the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The truth is the truth, no matter if y'all like it or not.
You intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells. Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
Absolutely.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
May the Enlightened bless you.
I'm exploring for a minute.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Alright, I figured that there would be some inside, and we need to take them out. But Miss Nameless, I will let you know what's going on here in just a minute, okay?
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
That way, what are we supposed to do now? I tried to find them and it didn't allow me to, so I don't know.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Oh, these are good guys.
Come on, you chicken!
Awful. These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Okay, a notice board. Did I do this or did they do that? We're starting to get some nice armors.
How did the battle go for you?
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry, the Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
As soon as I'm done with this particular quest, Miss CG, I will message you when I am off here. And tomorrow, I'm going to try to get on and do some Call of the Wild if you want to come by. Thursday, we'll be back on this, but I do want to do Call of the Wild tomorrow. I might even be able to come back tonight and do some. I don't know. Now, how did I do this? Hello, good sir. Okay. I just realized what it done. It wouldn't let me go around certain areas. I'll try. I will try. I've got to go to the grocery store and we're going to go eat. And yeah. We're going to a Mexican place. Bloodshot, Miss Emmy. Is that what you want? I hope this stuff is still good. Let me check the sell-by date before I decide on that. You know there... Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. May 2023. This won't take long, y'all. Tell you what. We're going to do something a little bit... No, I'm not. I'm just going to do this. Oh, gosh. Okay, that sounds good. I'm going to have ACP and probably a taco to go with it, and about 3 tons of salsa. Y'all don't know me. When it comes to salsa, I'll eat it all. Bloodshot for Miss Emmy. There you go. Wow, it's good. That is good. Woo! Miss Emmy, you didn't have to redeem that one. I wanted that. I've been waiting on y'all to do a bloodshot. I used to freak people out. I wouldn't tell them what it was. Nameless. It hadn't been opened. I just opened it. Okay. Why did it not let me... Oh, I'm on the wrong map. Okay. Yeah, Nameless, it hadn't been opened. I just had it setting up here in, like, to store it. Now that it's been opened, I'll go on and I'll drink me another glass of it. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator now, Nameless. CG's making the homemade ice cream. I'm going to go have the salsa and then have the homemade ice cream to put the fire out. Thank you all for being here. I love all y'all. I hope y'all know that.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis's camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Those wretched fools! How dare they challenge me a second time? I will make sure that a decree is published so that their order is now forbidden on this island.
The guards served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude. Without your intervention, Teleme as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
Sorry. I started the ad so I get it over with. I forgot I cut my microphone off. Oops, I can't type. Nameless anybody, let me know when your ads have stopped, please. They should be done by now. Nameless? Okay, thank you. Nameless, I refuse, absolutely refuse to get the cans. The last time I bought cans of V8, they had green balls of slime in them. I just luckily decided to pour it into a glass. And oh my god, that was nasty. I refuse to buy cans of them anymore. I have to be able to see into it before I buy it. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love V8. It is one of my favorite things. The nutritionist I was going to see, I told her that I drink V8, and she's like, "Oh, that's great for you." And before she could even say it, I said, "No, I cannot drink the no sodium ones." I said, "I just cannot do it." Okay, I've never seen them that I know of, but that would be doable. So we just got to turn this in to whoever it is we're going to see.
What do you seek?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lasser and of freeing our people?
That's not it. I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Teleme here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lasser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen. And you have proven an ally. I thank you for your help on Almanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust.
Give me that
this day
point
forward,
back.
You are a garant of our clan. Anything more?
Reputation back up, baby.
I need to be going.
All right. So that is that. All right, y'all. That is going to be where we end here for today. I'm going to save. I will try my best to come back tonight and do some Call of the Wild for y'all. It has been requested by multiple people, and